Hi Scorpio, it's Michelle from the Guided Intuitive. How are you? So I am here to do a read for you, and this will be for the month of December. But what's going to be is December 1st through the 15th, 2018, and this will be you and the other person, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards on you, pull some cards on the other person, and then I'm going to pull a card for each of you on what you would like to say to them and what they would like to say to you, okay? So I thought I would try that for the month of December. I'm going to do bi-weeklies in the month of December to add to my generals that I've done and the bonus reads that I did for the month previously. So kind of freestyling it here a little bit and thanking you for the end of the year. So I'm really grateful for all your likes, all of your subscribes, and all of your shares, and all your beautiful comments. I really do appreciate that. So thank you, and please continue to do so. I do appreciate that. And do check out our store at the Guided Intuitive Shop. It's in the link. There's a link below in the description box. You can click that. It's got, of course, women's fashions. We're building out men's fashions as well, and even the home elements that create a more of a soulful living. And the fashions are what inspires you. You know what your soul's, how your soul wants to express itself. And that's what it all is. So do check it out. If you're you're interested in a personal read, please go to theguidedintuitive.com and we can hook you up over there. I'm limited over the holidays, but if the calendar is open, then go ahead and book the appointment, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do this. So what do we have in store for Scorpio for the month of December 1st through the 15th, 2018? And again, as it pertains to love. Okay, so let's do this. So what do we have? Oh, it looks, Scorpio, that you're balancing. It looks like you're balancing either a couple people, or maybe you're balancing your life in general as it relates to your love life, okay? So what this is basically saying is that you're trying to get some balance in your love life, okay? Now, this could come off in a lot of different ways. It could be you're balancing your foundation with your romantic life, or you are really just focused on balancing out the equilibrium in a particular relationship. Now, this other person that I'm going to bring up here could be a significant other, it could be a spouse, it could be a person of interest, so do take note of that, okay? And energies do transcend, so what comes up now may or may not resonate with you, may down the line, so just take what does and kick out what doesn't. But this is saying that you're going through some sort of balancing act right now, and it could be also in your emotions in terms of a relationship too. So, that is something to take note of as well, because it's got one foot in the water and then also one foot on land. So it's just making sure that you're stabilizing yourself in terms of your emotions as it relates to a particular relationship, a person of interest, or some significant other. And it could be just balance within yourself so you can move forward. So look at the next card that you get is the Lovers. So this is divinely blessed. So there could be someone that you currently have in your life right now. Hence why you need to balance things out a little bit and balance your emotions so you don't tip too far one way and too far the other. But this is saying that you've got a blessed union that's right there, and it's beautiful. Okay. Note your comments below if that does resonate with you, Scorpio. But this is saying that you feel very much attracted to someone, and the divine is blessing this in some way, shape, or form. It really truly is. So you might have someone special in your life at this current time, or someone on your mind at this time. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So what I get from this after it, that we get the Sun card, right? You're just feeling like a whole new boy or little girl again, right? So whatever it is, it's making you feel just beautiful inside, okay? And this is great. It means the sun is shining on this, and you're feeling it's a healthy relationship, and you're feeling really good about it. And there is just a lot of energy, a lot of exuberance, and it's a very healthy emotion, based upon that. So I love to see this as it comes in your reading. You have to let me know below, because I'd like to know if this has resonated with you, because that's nice. It's almost like this purity in a relationship, and it's almost like a newborn relationship. You feel like it's like a little kid again, right? So that's neat. And it's a big change from the past, Scorpio, of you actually carrying the burdens yourself, through this whole process. Perhaps in a previous relationship that you have found yourself doing a lot of the caring, a lot of the person that's actually doing a lot of the work. Or perhaps that a lot of work that you've been putting into a relationship is finally paying off. Okay, a lot of different ways to look at that. So you'll have to let me know below. And I think it's beautiful because what you're doing now is you're looking long term. You've seen some of the growth from a relationship that you've been investing into, or you're looking long term on what that relationship that you're looking for wants, and also what it is that you want. Okay, and I think that that's actually something really good to really focus on, because when I talk about the wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this could be someone, Sun, Moon, or Rising that you're significantly thinking about in terms of long term. That could be something as that as well. You got the wands before that too, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and that could be whether it's your Sun, Moon, or Rising, or that other person's that you're investing into. So let's take a look at the other person here, Scorpio, and see what we've got here. Now that other person, it looks like there was some swift communication that came in. It was very clear, but it was fast-moving communication that came in that was very clear. And what I love about this is whatever communication came through, it's going to allow you to move forward in a way much faster than it was before. So perhaps you're in a situation where there was just bump, stall, another stall, and another bump and a stall, and so maybe it was something like that. It kind of chugged its way, forward, but wasn't really getting off the ground. So what this is saying is you've got some real swift communication coming in. This other person might be delivering that to you, or they're receiving some information from you. So that very much well could be the case. And with the wands, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this could be that other person. And they're really focused on their higher self. They're really focused on going within and focusing on their spiritual self and their own truth and what it is that they're looking for in a relationship, and perhaps communicating that to you, or vice versa. But that's what this is talking about. That's really great. That's really great. I like to see that. This person has been doing a lot of work, not only in their relationships, also on their work, but also on relationships, and they're continuously doing the work. They're seeing some of the progress that they have been making, and it's the Eight of Pentacles here. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They're either in utilizing that energy, or they have an interest in that. But I really think that they are just taking stock and focusing on themselves and putting in the work on what they want to see come to fruition in their relationship. So they're definitely working really hard. What's interesting is that you've also been struggling, working really hard as well. So very interesting. But they've been focused on really moving forward on what it is they really desire, and what they got before. Perhaps if there was something that came across to them, it wasn't exactly what they wanted. So they're going within and really determining what it is that they really want. But the Spirit is actually giving them a wonderful cup of love, and this is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. So that could very well be you, Scorpio, that you're delivering a message to this person, but that's not what the person wants. And maybe it didn't come through in the way that they wanted it to come through. So they have to actually go within and look at things at a different perspective, and then, do the work inside, and then we realize that this might be an opportunity. So that very much well could be the case. You have to let me know in the comments below, but they've gone through some meditation and going within and really focusing on that. And I think that's going to really serve them well. But right now their arms are closed. But here's the thing. We've got another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type coming through and delivering some love. So perhaps based upon this communication that they went in themselves and they just started focusing on themselves doing the work, you come right back around and maybe ask and then say, hey, you know what, I'd like to try this again. So that very much well could be the case, whether it's trying it again, or it could be an opportunity of emotional connection, and like I said, it could be romantic, it could be friendship as well too, or just keep that in mind. This doesn't all have to be romantic. It could be a family member, or anything of the sort. But that's what I'm finding there. So that's quite interesting. So there's a cup of love. So what happens next? We'll see. Well, let's just do this first. What I want to do is just make these really quick little sound bites of love reads that I'm doing here. And then what I'm going to do is pull a card on what you want to say to them, Scorpio, and then what they want to say to you. Okay? So let's go ahead and focus on that right now. So like I said, these are just quick little love bites that I'm doing for the month of December that hopefully will resonate with you. If it doesn't, check out the other ones that I have done for the month. I've done all my monthlies as well, so do check those out for December. And what is it that you want to say to them, Scorpio? Okay, so what you would like to say to them, Scorpio, is it would mean a lot to me if you could just repeat back to me what you think I'm trying to get across. Okay, so that's what this is saying. Wow. So there could be a little miscommunication that might be taking place. And you know what's so funny is that another sign got this. So check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as well. In this. But whoa, okay. So maybe just clarifying things a little bit more, so we know what one perceives is correct, what the other one wants to really convey. Okay. So what is it what this other person wants to say to you, Scorpio? Here it is. Okay. It's frightening to me that we see things so differently. Okay. So it might be like, that opposites do attract. And maybe this person's a little frightened with that. But yet at the same time, maybe by doing what you did here is going to help kind of bridge the gap a little bit. Okay. So very interesting. So let me know, guys, how this resonates with you. And I look forward to seeing you in the second half of December. And until then, namaste.